Tune in and see how teens grow and how they deal with everyday struggles. Because adults and teens, we have to work together, and we really have to learn from one another. So if you're looking for inspiration, we'll give you the content that you need. So adults and teens will help you on whatever it takes. Whatever it takes, podcast show, whatever it takes. Whatever it takes, podcast show.
What's up, everybody? We back up in the building. Whatever it take, podcast episode 13. Man, Bailey, 13 in the building, bro. 13.
Yes, sir.
Man, we got some great. Oh, no, what you got?
Man, we got some amazing entrepreneurs up in here.
I got another word.
What?
Grantastic. Entrepreneurs
I ain't
up in
never
here.
heard
That's
that a day in my life.
Hey,
Besides stuff on all the way from Cullen Boulevard, we got the owners of the Black Store.
Yo.
Man, we appreciate y'all for coming all the way in, man. These guys had to close the store down. They say, hey, man, we still coming. Just shut the store down real quick to be on Whatever It Take podcast with Sheldon and Bailey, man. These boys came all the way out here for what you said? Cullen Boulevard. That's that 8600 block.
Look, man, first of all, that intro y'all did, that's probably the best intro I done never heard in my life, dog. Like, we gonna have to take that.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Bailey, tell her how many takes that we did at the house, bro.
Practicing that all day.
Man.
Nah, we appreciate it, man. Let the audience know a little bit about yourself.
Man, where you want? We can start from anywhere, man. Born and raised in New Orleans. My name is Randy Shelby. Came here in 2005 when Katrina then pushed me over a little bit. And then I'm in Beaumont. Then Rita said, go ahead and some more. And between Dallas and Houston, man, Houston was the city that really pulled me in, spoiled the hell out of me.
Yeah.
And I'm still here to this day, man. So
That's what's up, man. Yeah, all the way. Houston, H-Town, baby.
For y'all that don't know, Lloyd Ford out here, Houston bred. Jack Yates, we were just talking about that.
JY right here, baby. Class
PV.
2000, baby.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. Class 2000. Let's get it.
That's what
Let's
I'm
go.
talking about, bro.
Let's go.
Hey, this would be a little sour. He hear Yates all day.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
yo, never mind, dog.
I felt a little tension right there on my shoulder right there. You know what I'm
It's
saying?
cool. I knew I like this dude right
yeah,
here. That's what I'm talking about.
yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, JY, man.
Yeah.
But, we always talk about doing stuff. Got my degree. I work out here living corporate, like you say, but now we out here entrepreneurs. We felt like this is just a better fit for us, better fit for the community, better fit for what we doing. And it's actually giving back to what we want to do every day. So we love it.
Bet. Bailey, what's up? What you got for us, bro?
Okay, so tell us what inspired you guys to want to become business owners.
for me, man, as a kid, people would always ask me, what do you want to do for a living? I really didn't know, but I never envisioned myself going to punch somebody's clock. And then as a teenager, you're on these jobs, and it's like, I've never been a brown noser. I've never been a person to just be buddy with somebody just because you're my manager. And because of that, I've been on jobs where it's like time and time again, my hard work didn't get me where I wanted to go. So eventually I know I had to make that move, but I just, I got lucky in a sense. What they say luck is laboring under correct knowledge, and was able to make that move into an industry like beauty supplies.
Okay. Sure. Nah. For me, it was a little bit normal. I felt like my parents always chose, go to school, get an education, get a good job, the normal route.
Right.
So, that's the route that I went. Went and did corporate, went and did this, but it wasn't until a job actually told me, and I told this story just earlier today, it wasn't until I got a job, they didn't want to pay me. No worries, I got the networking, going around the office, got a better job, quit the lower paying job, and they called me and said, we can't hire you because it'll set the wrong premise that you quit a lower paying job and come back and get a higher paying job, so we can't hire you. It wasn't into that. I'm like, dang, I'd be crazy to leave my fate in these fools' hands. Right, yeah. So I'm like, man, you got to do something independent. We talk about generational wealth and all the stuff we do, and I just didn't see that route being the route. So, I tell people, well, when you got that attitude, you need a plan A, B, C, and D.
Man, you sound like me. Bailey, don't that sound like me, man?
Right.
That sounds like a Yates line right
that's
there.
That's what it is.
I think that's what it is.
JY fly. Let me rub it on you real quick.
It's going to be all night. Look, I'll take all the good energy I can get.
it.
Shout out to McDonald 35 High School back in New Orleans. Maroon and gold.
Maroon and gold. Come on, man.
I feel kind of left out here because I'm the only one that hasn't been to high school yet.
Well, you got some time to choose. And you better choose wisely because Yates is deep out here. You might want to.
I'm gonna choose wisely. I'm gonna choose wisely.
Come on.
Hey, you know good way your mama ain't finna let you go
Go
to
to
Yates.
Yates.
We already talked about, I'm trying to pull you in over there. What she about to throw something? What she at?
They ain't the same. They cool. Nah,
No, it's
they good. Y'all calm.
Okay, so why did y'all select a beauty supply store?
To be honest, when we always going through and thinking about different businesses to start for the community, we always want to go for things that we know that's going to be lucrative, as well as some of the ones that's being the most exploited. And for be honest, neither one of us could cook, so we definitely wouldn't start nothing with food. So with that being said, we went and he was already doing stuff with the Love Black Women campaign and killing it, and already having these connects. It just kind of made sense to kind of marry the two and actually go off the industry that, we exploit our parents, our moms, aunties, sisters, girlfriends. Everybody go to these places. Right. So why not we go after that?
So how did y'all even meet?
I was just about to ask that.
I mean, yeah, we just I see y'all got a good combination together as partnership.
All right. So here's the story.
Tell me the story.
From my point of view, I was at a roundtable discussion at the African American Museum in Midtown, I think. And, it was a lot of people there, man. It was packed. This was after everybody started depositing money into Unity National Bank because of something happened. Black people getting an uproar, and for the moment, they looking for something to do. So, you got black people meeting all over the city trying to find out how we going to, really pull together collectively. And I remember standing up and speaking, and, everybody was looking at me afterwards like, yeah, that young man, he kind of smart there. You know what I'm saying? I went downstairs, talked to some people, and I was coming back up, and they got this dude, big old dude with a beard speaking. You know what I'm saying? And
I don't know what you're talking about.
And he stopped speaking, and everybody went to clapping. I'm like, man, who is this dude, man? So introduced myself, which happened to be Lloyd. Man, he invited me out to NAACP building for one of the meetings they was having with Creative Group Economics, and since that day I just kept seeing them at community event after community event after community event. So I knew teaming up with somebody like him, I'm already community oriented, so that's what my focus is. I know that's what his focus is, and it was a no-brainer for me, man.
So you think that was God that connected you guys? It sounds like I ain't trying to get spiritual with you guys, but it sounds like it was a God connection. Like
yeah,
that.
man, it was definitely something in a sense of spiritual, or call it the universe or whatever you may want to call it, bro. But yeah, man.
I'll say this, even when we, you rarely meet somebody where you have the same essence every time you see them. We never. I feel like every time we seen each other, we never had a frown on our face. It never was like a bad spirit, and it always we always had the same spirit every time we came around each other. And I feel like, and I'm the type of person, I tell a lot of people my ideas. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm always getting in the essence of people. I'm the spirit, and guess what? Nobody gonna really steal my idea because they ain't gonna do it like how I do it. Right. So I never was worried about that. And so when I brought the idea and when we started collabing on ideas, shoot, he took it and ran with it. So when he took it and ran with it, I'm like, look, he was the only person to do that. So it was only destined that we kind of start doing this together. And again, he invited me to his house with the network of the beauty supply owners and stuff already. So I was like, it was just meant to be.
Wow, man, that's amazing, guys. I love to hear stories like that and just meeting and trust. Y'all had to trust one another, you know what I'm saying? For him to tell you inviting you to his house and stuff like that. Sure. Man, that mean a lot.
That just take time sometimes, bro. Like, you peel back the layers slowly but surely. The comfort level start to sit in and like, I bet I could trust him with this, I could trust him with that, and history, man.
Bro, that's purpose, bro. Ooh, that's purpose.
I don't know anybody I can trust like that. I'm just now meeting
so,
you. I'm
so hold on, bro.
So this my brother though.
Hey, bro, you don't. What you mean you don't know nobody else you can trust like that,
I'm just saying, like, when I first meet somebody, and we already look. Okay, so I'm just saying, I expected to hear a story about y'all been friends since y'all was kids and stuff like that. Yeah. Nah, and y'all just met and start collabing and stuff. That's crazy.
Nah, this really like my brother, bro. Like I can't really say anybody outside of like a relationship that I've been having for years that anybody else that I confide in more that we, like I talk to this dude every day. Yeah. Like I can't tell you it's nobody that I really talk to probably more than him shit over these
that's
last
crazy.
couple years, like since we've been talking
yeah.
about the idea. So we literally talking every day about something. I don't care if it's a quick second of like, hey, what's good? What we got? Oh, nothing. All right, cool. But it's all up.
That's good.
And this is good advice for you, Bailey, bro. Like the term day one ain't really a length of time on that. Day one means since the first day I met this person, we on the same page with how we moving and what we doing. So that's gonna be some valuable advice for you throughout the time, bro. Like, redefine that term what a day one is, bro.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's go back to when you guys were starting your business. I know you had to make a decision just about where you would open up. Like, why did y'all choose the Sunnyside area community?
You want to be honest? The location that we in right now is probably like our 5th choice. We went through so many different locations. At first, we thought we wanted to be here. Well, we did our business plan. We so glad we didn't get over there. Like God, look at God. He's on our side, not to pick over there. Yeah. So, but we went through location after location, and me and him keep collabing. We over here, over there, and to be honest, it was only fate that we ended up where we at because we knocked down some walls and we got in, and we ain't really, to be honest, when we opened, we didn't even have all the money that we needed. We put down the money on a building before we even had all the money that we needed because we were just confident, like we about to make this spice rock. So.
Man, that's dope, man. Man, that energy, bro.
Right,
How you feeling right now? B, you like... me and B gonna come out. We finna go open up something over here. There's something over there. We gonna put something together, bro.
Number, space, and opportunity.
Number, space, and opportunity, man.
Come on.
Straight up. So, in that proximity, I think, do y'all have any... Because, it's always on each corner an Asian or beauty supply store. Mm-hmm. So, do y'all have any type of what I could say, like competition or something around that area where, because it's everywhere.
The only thing that they have over us is the longevity and the consistency of being at that location so people can rely on it, they know about it. But other than that, man, and also the inventory is stacked up wall to wall, man. Right. And they got more access to the distributors than us. But when it comes to customer service and making people feel some type of way, and that's what people say, and it's in the name, beauty supply experience. People feel something when they walk through the door, man. It's a vibe. Yeah. It's a comfort level. I speak to somebody. You could look somebody in the eye. I don't have to be looking over my shoulder to see if somebody following me around and see if I'm going to be stealing or something like that. So, and that experience, man, it's just, that's what people talk about. That's what brings them back, that comfortability. So, that's it's the edge that we have over them. And the edge that they have is something that just going to come with time for us.
Because they don't know our culture.
At all.
You know what I'm saying?
Look, and I tell some people all the time, and it's a good story for everybody. Sometimes it's good for you to live in your difference. And I tell a quick story. It was 2 companies. They both are after this big farmland, about to make a whole bunch of money. One company got all the money. The other company, a smaller company, don't have a bunch of money. But, they got enough resource to fish it. So they want to go buy this one land, but it's owned 2 people saying that they own it. So they like, dang, how we gonna conundrum? The one company throwing all the resources, looking up all historical maps, looking up all this different stuff, just throwing all the money at it. The other company like, man, how we go about this? So guess what? They just went to both owners, made them both an offer, bought it from both of them, and undercut it. And guess what? Now they got the land while they throwing all these resources at it. So I tell people all the time, sometimes it's more than one way to skin a cat. So, sometimes you live in your difference, and our difference is the black-owned products and all the black-owned brands we got on our shelves. Okay. So we can't beat them at having all the Korean brands and all the normal stuff, but guess what? They not going to have more black-owned brands than us. Right. That's just what it is.
Wait, speaking of all this, where are y'all getting, like, all the products y'all pitting your stores? Where are all these coming from?
We used to vigorously look on Instagram and be at pop-up shops and like telling people, hey, you need to come out of Blackstone. Now it's to the point where we just got to grow up our hands because people be reaching out to us like crazy. You know what I'm saying? So now it's just a matter of sourcing people out to see what's something unique that we could put on the shelf that we don't already have yet. So and the mission right now, man, is just to franchise all over the place so we could put all of these different brands. It's like thousands of people that make products in Houston, but not enough retail spaces to actually showcase their products.
So what about room for authors? Authors in the building. Y'all got some, clear your throat one more time, baby. two authors, best-selling authors in the building.
3 authors.
3, okay, 3.
My bad. What you mean?
Y'all know why I'm getting that. I'm talking about me and Bailey getting our books in y'all store. That's what we trying to get at.
I'm just saying, don't leave me out like that. You know what I'm saying?
We trying to get in your store with the books.
3 is a charm.
What? Come on now, for the trade. Come on.
Okay, throw the tray.
One more Yates representation.
Okay. Yeah, man.
Man, we could definitely make that happen, bro. Yeah, that ain't
I
nothing
tell already.
Me and Bailey, we was at the house. I said, Bailey, B, what's up, dog? You think let's get our stuff. Let's ask them if we get our books in the store.
You ain't even got to ask. That's already.
I just, Bailey recently came out with a new book, and I just published mine 2 months ago. So it's
Congrats.
Yeah, it's so we always trying to do something.
Go ahead and give that shameless plug, man. What's the name of the?
Y'all got? What's y'all books? Come on.
Oh man, let's get it, man. Whatever it take, walking through God's purpose.
Gotcha.
Yeah, first book, Mr. Archie's Missing. Second, Jerry's Gang. Most recent, Jerry's Plays Sports.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Look, getting it. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, man. So what we got, B?
So, how does your business just help the community in general? Like, what impact does it have on it?
So I would say one of the programs that we have is we own our own car systems and stuff like that, and that's one of the things that we redirect path towards the community. We build websites and different stuff and partner with like Shea Community Center, Sunnyside Civic Club, Acres Home, and different things like that. So that's just one way that we do. Of course, we got our community meeting that we have every second Monday of the month from 7 to 8, and I've been having that meeting since 2017. So it's just other ways, and when people come to those different meetings, we show them how to get plugged in with education, economics, the business stuff that we do, the politics. The book that we just came out with is Our Black Agenda, A Guide to Black Power. You know what I'm saying? And all we talk about is just the real stuff of what we can do, how we can be more independent and gain power for ourselves as black people in our community. So, we always want to build that way.
That's facts, man. That's good, man. Good.
Good. Outside of that, man, it's just a lot of people don't have black-owned spaces to meet and talk, just amongst ourselves. So it's a space that's open for people to come use, man, to their leisure. And people come do events all the time. So,
Because I know when Bailey did he did his book deal at y'all store.
Oh,
man.
yeah, Three Kings.
The Three Kings, and then when I met you, man, it was like, I mean, just kind of like how y'all met, you could feel that energy. Sure. And that's one thing, like my man that came last time that spoke with me and Bailey on the show, we was always talking about that energy when you can feel somebody, man, that's just positive. You get around them, man, and you just feel good about yourself. That talk, like how y'all met. Sure. I mean, when we get around great brothers that can speak so much positive knowledge, man, it just feels so good. And that's what I always be telling people, man, when you get around, that's what we need more in the community. Because it's so much negative, it's so much violence, this, and that, But when you get amongst good people that can speak about great things, positive, y'all already got me crunk.
Yeah.
Like I'm the story that you just gave me, I'm wide. I hope y'all got it too, because y'all gotta listen to these brothers, man. These some good stories and great information for everybody. This not just for the show. This is for everybody to take on, because these guys are community brothers and they for the people. So take on with it. That book, your book on Amazon?
Yeah, it's on Amazon.
Make sure
or you
y'all
can pick it up at the store too.
Tell them about your book.
But yeah, you can always go pick up the book either on Amazon or you can pick it up at ourblackslate.com. It's called Our Black Agenda, Guide to Black Power. And again, we even have the roles and responsibilities of all elected officials in the back. So you don't need to know. You'll know what your city councilman do, what your lieutenant governor do, what your senator is supposed to do. So we just want to give that practical application and technology of what you're doing. And we also got a book club all the way in Alabama. We show people how to make a SWOT analysis for your community. If people don't know what a SWOT analysis is, that's your strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats, and how to apply it towards your neighborhood. And most people apply this stuff towards business, but this is a principle that can be applied towards anything. That's the SWOT analysis. That's the strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and your threats. And that can be applied in business, in life, your neighborhood, so on and so forth.
Oh man, that's dope, man. So I know y'all be hosting a lot of events, because I see it on your IG page all the time. I see somebody singing. Y'all need to have me and Bailey. We be singing, rapping. We do poetry. What else we do it all. Have us on the stage.
Look, man, this Friday night, we got karaoke.
Okay.
So come through. Look,
I
He
see.
do every day.
He definitely gonna be
put a
up there.
microphone
He
in
always
there.
singing all the time.
I'm bringing everybody, man.
All
It's
the
going
time.
down. Everybody
Yeah,
gonna come
man.
just see me and laugh. That's all I'm gonna do, man. But I'm be singing. I'm be like for real.
Yeah.
You know, I ain't playing no games. Shoot. Karaoke my thing.
I can't sing. I can be a hype man though.
I'm
we
in the
need
background.
Bailey can rap though.
Background
Hey,
dancer.
hey, don't let Bailey fool you. He can rap. He did a freestyle where we had.
Oh,
Yeah, he can go, man.
Yeah.
You remember that freestyle you did?
Which one? 'Cause
They
I
gonna
got-
say
I
which
got
one.
made.
He got bars.
I got
too.
made.
Nah, don't worry
Oh,
about
y'all
it.
better than me.
We ain't got that much time. So I see y'all got the garden in the back. When I was at the last pop-up shop, I went back there and I see y'all growing like vegetables and stuff back there. That was pretty cool, man. And that's something that y'all do for the community as well.
You know, that's our agriculture department. It's led up by Andrea Muhammad. And what we do is that's something that they back there every Saturday from 11 to 1. You know, we know that we can't make a big splash and everything, but small things that we can affect right now, you know, we always go try to make sure that we do that, give that community representation. Kids can come, it's kid friendly. And then we do have harvest days where people can come. We harvest they grew watermelon and okra and all this different stuff, and we actually eat it. I don't eat it because I'm a little picky, but they be eating it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, she told me, she was like, "Go get your pee." I was like, "No, y'all got some hot sauce or something I can eat with it." No, we was laughing, man. But and then not just that, guys. Y'all have this. Let me see if I'm saying this right. The Harris Nail Salon. Did I say that right?
Eris.
The Harris, the nail salon, inside the beauty supply store. Come on, guys. Who got that? Who got that? Say, yeah, that's what I thought.
I don't think that there's a beauty supply out there that does it because, you know, normally Koreans do beauty supplies.
Right.
And Vietnamese people do nail salons. And the two never merge. So I haven't seen a beauty supply with a nail salon.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah,
yeah,
that's dope.
you know,
Tell us about that, man.
I mean, I don't really know much to say because I don't know much about nails, but I just know you can come get them done.
Y'all can come,
nails and
I don't know how to
black
describe them.
person.
come get the products and then come
Can
get
you have a conversation with your nail tech? Is what I want to say without them going off and speaking another language. And you don't know if they talk about how jacked up your feet look and all that. So look, that's important. Communication with somebody doing your services is important. I don't care what you say.
Right.
Yeah, because I think, and I'm you know, I'm funny. Y'all know I'm silly, because I know they be doing my toes, and sometimes I be, you know, saying a joke, and then they'll laugh. Y'all know what y'all laughing at, and we both be laughing. Everybody be in there. The whole shop be laughing. I think they have a meeting. Hey, when somebody laugh, y'all just laugh with them.
Yeah.
It'd be so awkward in there. It'd just be so awkward in there.
Yeah, man.
Why is it important, man, to have this, you know, community wealth? Why is that so important?
Because individual wealth don't work. I don't care how successful I become as an individual. If the people who I fail to help today could rob me tomorrow because they don't have anything. You know what I'm saying? So for everybody as a collective to be out here getting it. Look, out of all my years on this earth, I have never seen an Asian homeless person ever. I can't remember one. Because they take care of their own. And when sometimes I go to the distribution networks, I could tell what family members aren't like all the way here, but they just give them little jobs to do to make sure they keep them out of the streets, out of trouble and stuff like that. And that's the same thing that we got to do for our people, man. So collective community efforts and wealth is what's going to help us get out of the situations that we're in right now, man.
Right,
Because you only as strong as your weakest link, to be honest.
And I say this too, you know, we got to understand that no individual group is strong by themselves. White people are only strong because they strong as a group. Asian people are only strong because they strong as a group. Nobody individual or strong. And I tell people we practice that individualism all the time. And I tell people we ain't that busy. And when we practice that, guess what? It'll never work. You know what I'm saying? So it takes us to be able to want to do more. I'm not saying we all need to live in the same apartment complex and being communal, but it's different ways of being a part of what we doing. Just being here and being a part of what y'all doing right here, and y'all coming to the Black Store and reciprocating, like these are the things that we need to get done. But a lot of times, you know, we're stuck in our bubbles. But again, nobody has power alone.
And I think too it comes to where, you know, like I always say, that trust. I think a lot of us, we be so scared. Well, they got it, so I ain't gonna let them. I ain't gonna talk to them about it. But nah, man, if we can all come together, like y'all said, y'all come together and we can make something happen. Instead of you being by yourself or you keeping the information, it's always somebody doing something that have your idea or doing something a little better or whatnot. So I always say, man, us come together as a people, we only stronger, like you said. We stronger together. So
there's enough money out here and resources out here for everybody, bro. Yeah. Everybody,
What are some challenges? I got to get to that, man. We got all the good stuff. You know what I'm saying? We all impacted by these young brothers. But what are some of the major challenges you guys face during, trying to be business owners or whatnot through life?
Really just being in the industry, man, that the people who run it currently, which is the Korean community, they run all three facets, which is retail, distribution, and manufacturing. So they use those three power heads to lock us out. You know what I'm saying? So just to be able to get our products at a good price, you know what I'm saying, so that we can sell it at a competitive price. That's a challenge in itself, man. So a lot of people run themselves out of business just by not being able to supply the same thing for the same prices. So it's just the little things, man. And then getting our people to be on board as far as knowing what's going on in these industries and being able to respond to it. Like back in the day, people spent a whole year in a Montgomery bus boycott walking to work every day. That was a huge inconvenient sacrifice. But you got people today who won't even repost, your store, who won't even drive an extra 5 or 10 minutes in AC to your store. You know what I'm saying? And it's funny, bro, because I'm on Instagram a lot. I'm looking at storylines. There's always somebody talking about somebody else, like, don't let nobody mistreat you, or be careful who you give your energy to. Everybody a philosopher now, right? But you give your money and your energy to Korean people who don't like you. You put money on their counter. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, bro, if you're going to be about talking about don't be around people who ain't for you, make sure that is a part of all your life and not just something you talking about people who you close to and your associates with on Instagram on some petty stuff. Let's really be about what we talking about.
Man, that's what's up, man. That's huge and heavy, because I know for a fact. And B, man, if anytime y'all have we doing something community oriented, kids, youth, whatever y'all have going on, we all in, bro. Cause that's what we all about. And for me to be a role model to young kids, with my foundation, that's why I try to teach those guys. You know what I'm saying? To be all together. We gotta do this together. Ain't no one person. You know what I'm saying? You fall, we finna pick you right back up, bro. We ain't finna just let you stay down there like that.
Yeah, I'm already let you know where y'all can give in. I'm gonna put a cat call. Y'all get ready for January 2022 is when it start. Here come soon. We'll be running our own political candidates. We got something called Our Black Slate. So we need all hands on deck. We need to get your boys. You know what I'm saying? Some stuff we may pay y'all, but we ain't gonna pay him. But we gonna pay y'all. You know what I'm saying? He good over here. He good. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna buy him a chicken wing dinner, so he gonna be good. You know what I'm saying?
He got the fresh red ones.
Yeah, bro. This brother need nothing from us.
This my JY flag. You see how he do this? This JY flag.
So he got on the already. If I would have had them at Yates, I would have ran the campus.
Hey guys, we finna shut it down, man. But we really appreciate you guys for coming in.
Thank you so much.
Man, these guys closed down the store and made it over here, man, to come and enjoy the show and talk some great knowledge for you guys. This is for everybody to know if they you guys trying to own a business or do everything. Remember, you got to do it all together. Don't be just you by yourself. You can go out there and talk to people. You know what I'm saying? It is all good. We all in this together. So, hey, Sheldon Thurgood over here.
Arthur Bailey C. Mo.
Until next time.
See you later. Whatever it takes.
Peace.
There it is.
Tune in and see how teens grow and how they deal with everyday struggles. Because adults and teens, we have to work together, and we really have to learn from one another. So if you're looking for inspiration, we'll give you the content that you need. So adults and teens will help you on.